Companies experiencing extended sales cycles, rising selling costs, and underperforming sales channels often interpret this as a training problem, when it might actually be a sales support problem. Many of today's selling challenges center around communications and the reality that the sales channel today cannot be the product experts they once were. There are too many complex, rapidly changing offerings, and that includes competitive offerings, to make this a practical objective. But the resulting dependency on pre-sales experts is costly and inefficient. A key business issue we address is how to improve selling effectiveness and selling efficiency in the sales channel. Companies are challenged to help the sales channel sell higher margin but more complex, solution-oriented offerings. At a tactical level, all organizations are looking for ways to shorten sales cycles and to get salespeople into sales engagements sooner. By doing a better job leveraging key sales support resources, we also help reduce personnel costs. To help simplify a potentially complex idea, we've developed a blueprint to align marketing and sales around a multimedia communication paradigm. The first message of the blueprint is that communication is all about delivery. Let's peer into the sales conversation. We want to think about how to support the in-person conversations with good visual content to help convey important or complex ideas. When conversations are conducted over the telephone and in conference calls, how can you provide visual support for these conversations to keep audiences focused and minimize distractions? The web conference is a delivery vehicle that turns this communication into a web-assisted phone call. Webinars are a common method for marketing and sales organizations to conduct periodic conversations with customers remotely. More and more, people are using on-demand webinars to improve convenience and increase coverage. Private websites or portals for customers are another vehicle that salespeople will want to use to execute account-based communications. Finally, consider the communication power of multimedia vignettes. What would be the impact to your organization if each account manager could conduct a webinar with minimal effort for any customer or account, anytime they desired? This is the vision that organizations must embrace if, in the short term, they seek a competitive advantage from the way they communicate with customers. Ultimately, it will be required for communication parity. Before the sales professional can conduct a conversation or deliver an effective message, they need to be able to do two things: assemble the right content and learn how to use it. We focus on how to make these messages and content more dynamic through the use of media. This is a challenge for any sales organization, but we see this as the basis for a competitive advantage. We believe in the next 12 to 18 months, salespeople will have to be able to do this in order to have parity in the way they're communicating with customers. In order to make this process possible, we recommend a central communication system which shares content across all functional groups that create messages and content. It provides easy access, so sales professionals can browse and search to find the content they need, even when they don't know what they are looking for. This approach allows marketing to manage the quality, branding, and content for each message, as well as to continually deploy and update content as it is produced. But marketing needs to know what content to produce, how to make it sales ready, and how to pre-produce the right multimedia modules. For this, they need a methodology and process. Avatage provides a methodology and guiding framework to assist marketing to map value from the customer's perspective, to create sales-ready messages, and to produce content in audio and visual modules. Our process guides content managers to manage and keep content up to date. This approach allows marketing to control the quality of messaging, content, and branding. When this all comes together, the result is an environment that fosters more effective sales conversations driven by customer needs. The output to the sales professional is not product-oriented messaging and content, but needs-based messaging that support the conversations salespeople have with customers. This process is extremely sensitive to the competitive context. It provides sales professionals with stories and proof points that position solutions and capabilities relative to their competitors. It makes it easier to tailor messages that are relevant to specific stakeholders, and it solicits and invites two-way conversations between the field and subject experts, as well as between customers and sales professionals. The combination of our services, systems, and processes create a communication ecosystem. Marketing creates sales-ready messages based upon customer needs and the competitive environment, with dynamic multimedia content that help deliver those messages. Messages and communication assets that are ready to reassemble are deployed to the field in a manner that enables the field to prepare for more effective conversations using just-in-time coaching. The field then delivers those messages through conversations using the wide and ever-increasing array of communication delivery vehicles that are available today. Marketing and product groups can turn messages into rich media content with visual and audio support to leverage subject expert knowledge into a dynamic communication mode. When deployed through a central library, individual items are treated as assets. Individual slides and media files can be kept up to date by content and message owners. Intuitive organization of content makes it fast and easy for the front line to find what they want. They are easily accessible by the front line and reassembled into new communication programs. As sales prepares to conduct conversations with customers, this library serves as a continuous, just-in-time coaching environment. Unlike traditional production methods, where the delivery method is the first decision that is made, this approach supports multiple delivery methods, thus providing the flexibility to address a wider range of communication requirements and providing a better return on content investments.